Hi, and welcome to today's June 1st stimulus check update. If you're a subscribed member of my community, welcome back. If you're not, subscribe right now so I can give you updates and other smart money tips. All right, I apologize for the late release of this video. I did so much reading and research today that I actually developed pretty severe pain in my left eye, and so I had to step away for a couple of hours. But I'm here now and want to keep my commitment to my community. So I appreciate your patience. I want to give some updates and also answer some questions. The Senate is back to work today, starting at 3 o'clock Eastern. Over the weekend, it seemed as if all talks of stimulus would be put on hold. Mitch McConnell kept telling the media that the Senate would likely take weeks to make a decision over the data that they wanted to review. I mean, I don't know how much more data you need. The country's in trouble. You're on vacation. It's not a good combination. All right, now Bernie Sanders and Kamala Harris have renewed their call to Senate leaders to consider an extended stimulus for the people that would have ongoing payments, even if it was a smaller amount. So I just want to let you know that there are senators that are still fighting for the people. Congressman Jeffries of New York implored the Senate to act swiftly. He said, "The economy is in deep recession. Millions are food insecure. Every day, Americans are at risk of losing their homes. It's time for the Senate to act." I could not agree more. Many of you have asked if the riots around the country will hurt our chances of stimulus. It's hard to say. I can tell you that I personally do not agree with violence or destruction, but you probably guessed that if you know me. So having millions and tens of millions of dollars of damage done to dozens and dozens of cities across the country, I don't know if it will hurt our chance for stimulus, but it certainly hurts those cities and the citizens that live in those cities. Here in Utah, the riot got out of hand. Businesses had windows bashed in, cars were turned over and lit on fire, people were pulling out guns and bows and arrows on each other. Yes, I said bows and arrows. It got really bad. I can tell you that calming the fear of my own children on Saturday was not an easy task. I had to remind them how far away it was and that mom and dad would not be taking them anywhere near the riots. Where is my tax return money? As you can imagine, the IRS has been extremely busy with the stimulus check situation. Also, many of them have been working from home. So tax returns are moving, but at a much slower pace. You can check the IRS portal for information on your tax return. They have a specific portal for that. If you have not received your first stimulus check, you still do need to be checking the Get My Payment portal on the IRS website for two reasons. Number one, as you get closer to when your paper check will be mailed, they will alert you through the Get My Payment portal. The second reason is if the post office, for some reason, is unable to deliver your check, they will return it to the IRS, and the IRS will post inside of the Get My Stimulus Payment portal more information needed or need more information, one of those two. If you miss this opportunity to update your bank information or your current address, then you will forfeit your stimulus check until next tax season. So they're simply going to move on. You will still get your money, but it would be further delayed. Today, my business was informed that it had been rejected for assistance with the EIDL program. At this point, I'm not surprised, but it was very disappointing news. Will my stimulus money be taxed? No, the stimulus is not taxed. Will my unemployment money be taxed? Yes, your unemployment money will absolutely be taxed. If senators don't act soon, they will find themselves unemployed come November. So please, if any senator is watching this, it is time to take action. I've said this before, but I still believe that Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell is our biggest dog in the fight. He said in the last few days, the pandemic is falling on those least able to bear the burden. It is a greater increaser of inequality. He then continued by saying, everything we do, the Fed, is focused on creating an environment in which those people will have their best chance of keeping their job or getting a new job. So the Federal Reserve has gone above and beyond compared to the federal government. So again, he continues to update the federal government and be an advocate on our behalf. I will continue to update you as updates become available. Make sure to check out my interview from earlier today where I answer questions that were not answered on this particular update, and I go into greater detail. If you found this video helpful, will you please give it a like so that YouTube will share it with others? And please share this information on Facebook. A big congratulations to all of the parents that made it through homeschooling. I know that this was thrust upon you and many of you were not prepared for that, but you made it through, so good job. And a special thanks to my wife, Casey, for all she did for our 3 children. A few of you have asked me to draw out a map of the government's plan and thinking, so I've gone ahead and done that. It's crystal clear, and I hope that that was helpful. Hey, I just want to say that I know that this is hard. I want to remind you that you did not cause this. This was placed upon you, and I just want to say that I appreciate you being a member of my community. I'll continue to be here for you. You are enough. You are valuable, and I appreciate you being in my community. I'll see you on the next video.